Okay, so today I'm going to go over some tips to help you get some ideas out faster, or help you make beats faster. And that's pretty much that's organizing your own projects. Or it's pretty much each time you make a beat, learning how to reuse some of your sounds, or drums. Like for me, the biggest thing for me is drum patterns. I'll usually make I'll make one file a drum loop any way I want, whether it's with hi-hats, 808, or all together, or just separated tracks, and bounce them out. Also saving the MIDI, because if you like the drum pattern, you could always change out the sounds that'll work with that. Choose the sounds you want for your drums. So this is the beat. I already have this beat made, and I'll pretty much show you guys how to do it with this, and it works with any DAW, Logic, FL Studio, Ableton. It's just, I think this will really help you a lot. So here's the beat. So got the 808, the kick. So usually I don't like doing the 808 unless it's a one note, just because depending on the song I'm working on, I can't drop in a drum loop with 808 because it might be off key. So usually I like to separate those. So what I'll do first off is I'll mute everything else in the track. And then, so what I usually like, I'll just do, I'll just do the drum. So I like that drum pattern. So to get the wave file, so of course, if you want to use Ozone, if you want to use any type of mastering limiting, it's always good, because you always want good clean sounds. I usually just select whatever I want to export, and set that amount right there, and export audio, and then you just make sure your lengths is proper, and then your sample rate, bit depth, whatever you want is what it's set at. So you're gonna export it, and then you're gonna drop it in. So I have a folder, it's called My Sounds, and I haven't put enough stuff in it, but it's kind of why I'm going over it in this video, is because I need to do it more. And pretty much what I do is whatever, you can label it whatever you want, but then you usually put the BPM along with it. Just remember what it's starting at. The best thing about this is you could always slow. In other beats, if you use your drum loop sample, you could always slow it down or speed it up and just see what works. And then if you have MIDI, the drums will sound a little better when you choose the proper sounds for your melody or the key you're in. So I usually just put I want to just put drum loop, can't spell, and then put the BPM, it's 140, and then I'm gonna save it in the drum folder, and save it there. And then you go back, and then I have it right here already. So I would hit drums, and it's there. So if you didn't have these, so like I would just solo. I'm just gonna solo the melody I have here, and then personally do that a lot because if I'm working on melodies and I'm just kind of like trying to get ideas, I'll have other drum loops available to use and just kind of test things out and see what works, and if it fits, I just drop it in. If I want to change the sounds, I do the MIDI. So now I'm gonna go over that part. So usually I'll make a folder and then I'll have everything separated because I like to have all my drums in separate tracks while I'm mixing it. So this is the open hat. So then I would export MIDI clip, and drums I would open up a new folder. So this one I already have. I have everything labeled in there, so when I want to go back, I'll have all the MIDI ready to go. So this would be, I would create a new folder and I would just label it. Or just label it 140 BPM. That's just what it's at. And then I'm gonna do open hat. Do open hat 140. Just type in pretty much the same thing, just 240. So open hat. I keep thinking overhead. I'm just I label things as once I record. So now you have that done, and you could also do it with anything. So I haven't done it with my melodies or my keys yet, or even MIDI. But I think, I could start that right now. That would be a great idea. So you would do the same thing with this, export audio. Let me go back. So I think it would be a good idea to do it with this as well, because you could drop in sounds later, or you could mess with them, but it'll be good just to have ideas ready out. My sounds. So here are my sounds. Just type in like samples. New folder. Samples. Just get a loop 140. Save it. And then the MIDI, I'm gonna consolidate it so I do this one clip. So then the MIDI, you would export MIDI clip as well. So then make a new folder. Save the MIDI for that. So, I think that's pretty much it. Everything comes out properly. So since you have that, you could literally, this would be the process. You would set 140, you go through your sounds, your keys, drop that in. I usually like to loop it, so just have it looped. And then just a drum. Drop your drum in. That's today's video. Pretty much the point is, save your drum loops. Every beat you make, save your drum loops. Save the MIDI for it. Every melody you make, save it in a different folder, organize it, label it, and come back to use it. You never know. Who knows? Maybe if you want to sell, if you don't sell the beat, you can sell the melody. You can sell the MIDI. Nothing's wrong with using paid for samples or drum loops, but the thing is, you could also create your own, and eventually, possibly, if you want to sell them or send them out for collaborations, it's always a good thing to have. And even at that, there's times where I'm just making melodies all day and I don't want to worry about drums. I just want to make melodies all day. So then you just have a bunch of drum loops to pull up and just throw on top of the melodies you're creating. And it just helps you be a lot faster when making beats. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know I've been a little behind on my videos, just 1 week behind. Just been really busy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. The feedback is always appreciated, so let me know if there's anything you're wanting to know or learn, or maybe if there's ideas you have that I'm not covering. I could get into it more in depth, or just more things you'd like to see. I'm thinking, I'm still figuring this out. I think that's the whole point. It's just figuring this out as I go. So, you know, I don't want to just make a beat every day. I want to make sure I give you guys some good quality information. And, you know, this is also a journey for me. So, you know, hopefully we could grow and build together. And yeah, you guys have a great day, have a great week, have a great month. Peace.